Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Govinda Radhe. So we're continuing the same verse from yesterday, verse 70. O daughter of Vrishabhanu, I know from studying the scriptures of Sri Rupa, Sanatana, Sri Raghunatha Dasa and Sri Jiva, and hearing the sages that your service is the jewel of all human goals of life. Therefore, O you whose form enchants even the enchanter of Cupid, please make me your maidservant. The Mahajanas have acknowledged that the service of Radha is the highest accomplishment. This is Vilapa Kusumanjali, but these are lectures given by Anantadas Babaji.
Lectures?
Yeah. So I'll read this again. The Mahajanas have acknowledged that the service of Radha is the highest accomplishment. O daughter of Vrishabhanu, I know from studying the scriptures of Sri Rupa, Sanatana, Sri Raghunatha Dasa and Sri Jiva, and hearing the sages that your service is the jewel of all human goals of life. Therefore, O you whose form enchants even the enchanter of Cupid, please make me your maidservant. By Mahaprabhu's grace, the Acharyas have given us this astonishing mode of worship. Raghunatha is weeping and weeping. How pitiful are his words! But alas, how to follow his perfect example? He has forgotten everything, being totally absorbed in the self-esteem of Radharani's maidservant. How to follow his perfect example? How to follow? How to follow Gurudev? How to follow his perfect example?
Follow. Who is following? He should find someone. Who follow her. What she put the example and that example is followed by some logic, and that makes us clear. And when I will follow this logic, that is
Following.
best way of following. What to follow? What she like to follow. What he wants to do, the best example is his Rasikas, who has only one goal for her. That they put the best example. That's how to make in our life to do that.
But Gurudev, your mood is different. Vinod Baba's mood is different.
Yeah.
You're living, maintaining everything, but Babaji's, is absorbed in bhajan. How do we know?
We feel this, na?
Feeling.
We need bhajan also, and we need also sharing.
Yeah.
Which categories we are there is no difference. Here, Gaudiya Math and ISKCON, you have to take initiation and follow them. Here, some place you listen to there, here, Diksha you take, right there, same mood. You move, there is no any conflict. That if you are Sadhu Maharaj disciple, you cannot sit with Vinod Baba. Vinod Baba disciple cannot sit with Sadhu Maharaj like that. Here no conflict, because everybody has the same goal, to reach to Radha Dasi. Same goal. So there is no conflict.
And there's a help also between it's be helping us.
Each other.
They help us.
But his teachings are different. He is absorbed in the Babaji mood, so his disciples are staying with him. They're
Right. So who wants to go more renounced with that is his mood. Who wants to be full renounced life, this he teaches. So this is more higher mood than mine. And I want to balance in day-to-day family life and everything, how to balance yourself to be a Radhadas. This is the difference. I try to have the devotee to live in Western world, material life, and how you can be a Radhadas. This is it.
Is listening to
You make the bridge between Western world and
Yeah.
But you also said once, Guru, that if you really want to make deep realization in Manjari Swarup, there is no way around doing minimum 64 rounds and go very deep in the bhajan.
But you have to prepare for that.
yes,
Not
you
that
cannot.
one day I will jump and I can
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
64 rounds to do. I have to create the circumstance.
Yes, you cannot artificially.
Anyone, I cannot do artificially. It is anukul hoibe vidhi. When the circumstances will become favorable, and I will like to take benefit of that,
Both has to be there.
then is a mercy happening.
when we are really greedy for it.
Kave nitai chan karuna hobe, that anukul hoibe vidhi. And when all the material circumstances will become favorable. No disturbance. That is very difficult. When the material circumstances become favorable. It's not easy. It's not in our hand. Material circumstances become favorable, it's not in our hand. It's the hand of the mercy. When she gives mercy, then the circumstances become favorable. Without that, never.
And to attract her mercy, we do our tasks in our present life perfectly.
Yeah. And we want to create the circumstances for that. Slowly we practice to come in her mood. Mahajan mood of Rupa and Darshan. Like we say that we will become Radha Dasi. It's not possible. Then what we do? Raga Anuga Bhakti. We want to do Raga in all respects, lovingly. Then we will slowly, I like motherly moods. Then I will start living in that. And I try to grow it. Somebody likes Radha, then they want to go more deep with the Radha. It depends. Like your wife and husband. Your wife needs motherly mood. She will keep distance from you. If you are in Radharani mood, both are living in one home, both will chant and meditate privately. Their sadhana is different. Husband, wife, but no connection. Spiritual is a different thing.
Like Ramananda and Sanatani.
You see. They respect each other, but they understand living a way of different. They respect that. Right? And here is mentioned, this is the highest feeling that somebody wants to
Become a
follow.
maid follow the maid servant, to become a maid servant.
Any achievement in material world, this is the highest achievement.
Yes. So we have to constantly endeavor.
Endeavor. We are not doing that, honestly. We have a many programs to endeavor, not fixed that I will do this. This is our samasya problems. We know fixed to endeavor in one pointed. That is also mercy. When this mercy will come, that I have only no diversion, only one pointed endeavor. Yeah.
And then, when you reach this, everything comes without endeavor.
That is mercy. Then always become favorable.
And no endeavor anymore.
Huh?
No endeavor anymore. Without endeavor, everything comes.
Automatic when this desire happens and you do small endeavor, flow will start. And then again flow will start.
But even to get this desire to have this endeavor, even that is mercy, you're saying, no? That is mercy.
And that is mercy, that flow is always coming to me. And also, I decide to take endeavor is also mercy.
Only by mercy.
And how it happened is also mercy.
Only by mercy.
Not with efforts. I don't understand why they say. You have to effort to achieve.
But we're all, aspiring, but some get the mercy. Does that happen? Like some get the mercy sooner than the others?
Yeah, I say that to you. What is the beauty? Endeavor is a beauty, or mercy is a beauty. Right. Endeavorness is a Radha. Endeavorness is a beauty, or mercy is a beauty.
Both together.
Mercy is
more beautiful than you do endeavor and you achieve. Then you don't believe in mercy. You don't believe in mercy. You want to do and you achieve.
Yeah.
I don't believe in mercy.
But how do we attract this mercy, Gurudev? How do we, how?
That is the beauty of mercy. When you realize mercy beauty, then your all efforts is zero.
We
You
see
don't
everything
want
as, we see whatever is happening in our life as mercy.
That is
You become a fewer.
Okay.
we are whole life is thinking to endeavor. And endeavor we know achieve spiritual things. And by mercy we have to watch and see that circumstances, how it's happening. And you got one mercy, one drop of mercy. Then you understand difference between endeavor and mercy.
Okay.
Because we have no idea of mercy. So we are missing very gifted thing and we are running for nothing.
So everything is happening only by mercy.
One time, I am reading the Narayana Maharaj book. It's a Venugate. He is writing in that book, Nitya Siddha, Sadhana Siddha, and Kripa. But he made explain about Nitya Siddha and Sadhana Siddha. When the Kripa Siddha subject comes, he don't explain this. And I was really worried how to find, how to get it mercy. What is Kripa Siddha? No place, any place that is very clearly mentioned that to find. So one day I was lying in basement and meditating. Then he appeared to me and he said that he appeared to me and he said, foolish, you don't understand about Kripa Siddha mercy. Kripa means mercy. By grace something happened. Arigato gozaimasu. By mercy. Then please give place to that. This is their class time. Yes. Yes. No, they have 5%. Sit down, but they have to give place. My mercy.
How are you, Gurudev?
Listen to that. So by mercy. And I said, yes, sir, you don't understand mercy. Kripa Siddha. I said, no. I said, you're foolish. I said, how I can explain in one book? How I can explain in 2 lines? These all the scriptures is only explaining about Kripa Siddha. By grace they got the mercy. It's all book. Srimad Bhagavat, Gita, all book is explained how by grace you can achieve the thing. If many are trying to achieve with the knowledge and philosophy and logic, they never get it. And by the mercy, how easy to receive it. No? I tried to read the Bhagavad Gita. I never prepared before preaching to myself. Then I come and want to read, and I see Bhagavad Gita in different way. Because how I see when I start reading page 4 introduction, I make myself clear what is the subject there. Whole Bhagavad Gita becomes clear to me in page 4, one page. And I am trying to know other, they don't understand this page 4. They have never go to understand, and they know that they are still not no clear what they want to do. Then again with you I am listening the Bhagavad Gita, and the Prabhupada said two things. Who is want to be spiritual and who don't want to be spiritual. Two things at the one time. You read and see. One want to be devotional and one want not to be a devotional. And others, all devotees, they collect what they say about no devotional, they select to themselves to that I am no devotional, so I have to practice this. I am not devotee, so I have to practice this. So it takes very, very long time, nothing achievement. Why not see that I am a devotee? Why not you feel? My God. Why not you feel? Why not you feel that you are spiritual? What you want to do is spiritual life.
Can you put it behind you?
What you want to do devotional life. Loving way. What you want is spiritual means what? Loving. Caring. Two persons. Loving person and non-loving person. So I select, no, I am not loving person. So I select what not to do. And they are practicing this. Watch yourself. This is happening. So take long time. And after knowing soul, that I know soul, but soul is always conditioned. Because the body is there, soul is inside, but covered with through the body, and body is full of senses and mind and ego. Right? Ego is there, mind is there, desires are there, minds. And my senses, desires are there. So it's covered or not?
Yes.
It's a condition. And what is what? Marginal. The nature, sometimes to be religious and sometimes material enjoyment also. Right and left. Think of this. Marginal. Ping pong. Like a ping, you play the game, ping pong. This time and here and here and here. It's right. And one nature more. One nature is more independent. Why independent? Because God is independent. And soul is also part and parcel of God. So this nature comes independency to the soul also. इसको एसी को चलाओ. You know? This independence. You understand? You, my dear brother, they understand.
My translation is not so good, so probably I...
My God, why? Where's the translation? It's a very deep subject. If this subject is not clear, how they will go on? Yeah, clear? So this is not normal situation here. It's not normal. After knowing that you are a part and parcel of the God and soul, you are not normal. Isn't that it? When normal situation will come,
Pleasure giving potency.
when you will take the
Shelter.
shelter of pleasure-giving potency, who give love to everyone. Without love, nothing normalities come. No, the person is not normal without love. Why we are searching for love? Because we want to be normal. And this love is a spiritual life. Love comes with relation. Love comes with the feeling. And love comes with your heart, not with mind. Check. Some person has a very active mind and some person has no activeness in the heart. You will see they have no feeling much. They cannot feel much. Because heart is sleeping. Feelings are sleeping. And somebody is too much in feelings and mind is less work. You see? Yes. So what to increase? This should be agreement. Intelligent is your heart and second thing is your mind. It should be an agreement. Agreement. Condition, term and condition, agree. Because mind does not agree when your heart wants to do something. And the conflict starts. No translator. All forget. Translator forget that she's a translator.
She
practically showing that.
So Gurudev, Krishna wants to become normal, so he needs Radharani to become normal, and that's why he appears as Mahaprabhu?
Yes. And he wants to teach it, not only appear. He wants to say that I am not normal, I want to be a normal, and I want to help, because you are my dear, I want to help you, that you also relish this. This is the beauty. Conflict will be sure there because the ego is there, and ego is very controlling. Sense desire is there, is also very controlling. My identification is practicing from long time is also there. Honestly, why I change this color? Identifying changing. I change my ego, nothing else. I want to change my identification, break it down over. Many years I identify something and I will not come out from that. It will be there as ego. Right or not? I noticed because I was king also. It was identification with me. And when I come for devotional life, it was very disturbing to me. Then I break it. So I know the trick how to do it. Right. I also want to break now this ego that I was sannyasi. If I will keep it, then I cannot be a Radha-dasi. That is my problem. No other, no difficulty. And other thing, I'm very fallen. So if I change anything, it's also good for me. So, to break the ego is important. Agreement, how it will come? My ego is so high that he no agree with my heart, intelligence.
Ego is so high.
Ego is so high. And intelligence, heart is very kind. It's okay, I agree with you, my dear. Do that what you like my Gaura, Prem. Okay. Yes, also good. No, also good. This is the nature of the heart, nature of the soul. Kindness is there. Naturally kindness is there. Mind not kind. Mind is very controlling and very confusing.
Calculating.
Calculating.
So we have to break this.
This has to. And he break it already, Gaurav will. Then they say that he's a foolish guy. Because he break it. He has no ego, so he's a foolish guy. His parents say foolish guy. I say you're lucky, yeah. That then they are no understanding your realization. I need you. If you want, I can send you for preaching all over. This type of person very rare to find. Honest, I say. You only like sadhus. You only like to help others. You only like to do this way things. Rare to find this sadhu nature person. They say this is the nature. is a natural for him, and using this is unnatural for him. You see, ego is unnatural. I try to push him to keep it. He fell. He come to the neutral gear. You put in first gear, second gear. Car you put in first gear. First gear. Translate.
Gear.
When you drive a car,
Car gear.
when you drive a car, then you have first, second,
First grade, second grade, first grade.
How you start the car? What you do?
Automatic,
No,
Japanese.
no, 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 no,
He has no automatic car. One car.
オートマじゃなくてマニュアルで1、2、3、4、いやいや
You put first gear.
Yeah.
Say translate.
1ギアに入る
No translate.
と Sometimes broken my mind translate
And when he's translating, in the first gear, he goes, car is going on. And then automatically it comes to neutral gear, because he cannot do anything. His car is like this. You sit, it's going right, but he come in neutral gear. He relax. You don't bother what will happen after that. This is too much. Highly grown-up sadhana. It's like a monks are doing in the Buddhist monastery. Many monks are like doing like this. Too deep. He come in neutral gear, means he cannot move. Car not moving on. No understand. No understand. My words. You have to call Jananda Kishore. How I can share the deep subject.
Should I call Gurudev Jananda?
Right.
Mind makes you to neutral. It's not that mind like that you become neutral, but heart makes you neutral from mind. Heart makes you neutral. Detached from the heart. The sadhak can do. Siddha Purush can do. Not basic sadhak cannot leave the mind.
Yes.
Mind is so controlled to the person that he cannot leave that. He identifying an ego, and he creates more crazy things for himself.
And
Right?
for others, and for others good.
Huh?
For himself craziness and for others.
And when you're in that ego, it's the one and only reality. You can't see or feel anything else, but just you're locked into that ego.
Yeah. And one is neutral from that. He automatically comes to the neutral position, like a car comes to the first gear to neutral. He relaxes when he's too much there. He cannot take it. He's a sadhak can do. Siddha sadhaka who has this long practice of this, they can do. So what is this? His previous life was like what I see. In this life and previous life, like this. But he born wrong place.
Leftover karma.
wrong things. You want to do langar. You want to do always prasad distribution. You want to do healing, helping. This is his business. He can do this job. Right or not?
I think I can.
Yes, this is his job. And his father and sisters earn money like this, work like me. He don't calculate how to do that. He cannot, he don't know how they do. His gear become nature. He don't relate with them and then they become disturbed. This is his home situation. Understand?
Yes, very, very fortunate. Very fortunate.
Very fortunate. They are fortunate, but they don't understand his assessment. You fortunate that you understand your children and you bring to Vrindavan. Genius. Mind is in agreement with your intelligence. And your wife also. So this happened. If she is foolish and you want this, you cannot do this. Or she is intelligent, if you are foolish, you cannot do it. This is the position. Prabhupada wants to say, mind should be in agreement. This is the thing. Mind should be in agreement with the intelligence. Understand, Baba?
And it's just too difficult in the world that we live in.
That to see the vision, divine vision, see divine things. We have to grow this vision to understand and feel it. Right?
For what is the mind working? He controls the mind. Is
work
for what is he working?
Mind work where he exists. Senses. He thinks that my senses are very good. Higher senses he cannot see. Lower senses he very easily see. So he like to work with lower senses more than upper senses.
He is only working for sensual pleasure. That's his
plastic body. What he see, he wants to do that. This is the business of the world. Very short looking. And then he has a name. He do good things. He become famous.
But this is the same thing, no?
Degree.
Also for sensual
All
pleasure.
this is the ego. That's what is easily he achieves. He is an ego with that. If he has a good car, if he has a good house, if he has a good wife, all is a good, more and more ego will be. If you born in Japan, this is ego. You born in America, that ego. Ego is on and on. And then he don't want to listen like a king, like a boss. He does not want to agree with any point. He is his own boss. He never agrees. He don't recognize the feelings and heart.
Because sensual pleasure is
more identification, sensual pleasure,
more satisfying.
For her mind satisfying.
Mind satisfying.
mental satisfaction. And that is the life.
So it's the ego's nature to perpetuate itself,
Yeah.
to gain dominance and control, and
Yeah.
and that's
It's never
Controlling. Dominating.
But the other side is also when it becomes our friend. When the mind becomes our friend.
When the friend comes, if he's not friend, then I'm telling you.
That's another
But
stage. Yeah.
is the beginning stage of the mind when he's not friend. And the friend, how the enemy can be a friend? Who is anti with you is your enemy. But I think he's the best person for me. But he is not recognize anything of existing inside. On the ego he wants to do. And that creates suffering in my life. You suffer because of this. Explain. No explain.
Because you speak, my mind stopped, so I can't speak Japanese. So
My God.
so difficult to translate it. So, but we can feel when you speak in English, and if I understand the meaning, but directly understand that meaning. Probably we feel.
Right?
Yes.
You understand?
Yeah, we understand that feeling.
Mine is telling my ego not ready to understand the reality. Say you have to translate.
Yes.
My ego not ready to accept the reality. And what is the reality? Heart is also reality. Heart. What do you say, heart? Huh? Heart.
heart is heart.
Heart is also reality. Feeling is also reality.
Shinzo.
Love is also reality. Kindness is also reality. Helping is also reality. Mercy is also reality. Service is also reality. This moves with the heart and ego controlling, capturing, using, exploiting. This is based on mind. It's a mind nature to exploit. Capturing, using. Oh, this person is $5,000 person. I can exploit to use him for $2,000. This is exploitation. Right? These are all exploiting nature. The mind do. Right or not? See, doctor? But one thing is the heart. No, this is not the nature of the heart. So they don't agree. Mind never agree with the intelligence. They deny each other. And heart heart also denied to mind. And this conflict, we talk negative violence, is happening.
The heart's nature is very tender, soft.
Gifted. You see that Jesus showed the heart. He not show the mind. He showed the heart and two fingers, soul and super soul. Where the fire is there is the spirit of life. So that is fire of love is there.
This we need to grow.
Kindness is there. That heart. Right? Why not he show to the mind is on top of the body? Why not he show this? If you come down to here, from ego to the heart, all set. All life is set. You know, so kind.
It's only a few inches.
Few inches to down. Come down with a few inches
It takes many millions of lives.
to leave your ego all set. Yeah. Metal, come down to the heart. And somebody is living in heart, he say go up, go up, go up. And he cannot do that. Huh? He cannot move, he is becoming neutral. This is the norm. He is not interested. He agree with all the conditions with the mind. He is a normal. Kindest person, like a Mahatma.
And this happens only with sadhu sangha.
Yes. Sadhu can see. Who has a vision, they can see. Who has no vision, they cannot see. No, they cannot see.
Prashant Dev.
राधे क्या हुआ? हाँ।
Oh, tomorrow. That's it.
This is the thing.
Should I have done it today? Or
My friend, doctors, life based on this. My doctor, Chaman, is so kind. She realized when I was there first time. And she started English from that time. It's a very few years.
Kishori.
Huh?
Kishori comes.
Yeah, Radhe Radhe. Sit on my bed. Hey, sit down, sit down. Hurry, please sit down. I sit here. Jananda will sit there. Yeah, my bed. Yeah. I make for Jananda. Yeah, move this chair. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, sit, this is, leave it there. Right? Put the back here. Yeah, yeah. You see? When there is a place in heart, place everywhere. I was in America. I went to one place. There are many rooms in the house. So, he said, I have no place in my home.
Who said that?
The whole
She's the owner.
the whole
And I know very closely. I say, you have so many rooms there. Why you said no place? In India, we have a one room, we give 20 person can sleep together. And you have 10 rooms in America. And you have no place. So you imagine 20 plus 1 room is, and 10 rooms, how much that person can? Oh, I'm calculating my beds. I said, forget your beds.
Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda